second layer. In this layer, he is being constantly watched by tower personnel and by radar. He receives 2 more contacts before reaching the lowest tier, where he is finally handed off to Chicago O'Hare's tower.
Somewhere around maybe 5 or 10 nautical miles, we switch over to the tower control.
Change to 126.9 now. Monitor that frequency.
It's a very smooth handoff to the air traffic controllers. And they see our radar, they see our altitude and our identification.
Now that he has descended through each control layer, Ted is cleared to land.
We've cleared the runway, which means we finish our rollout and turn to the left or the right to get onto a taxi. Is in the control tower, and they have a visual view of all the ground area of the airport, and they're managing the ground-based traffic.
With such a complicated system, including multiple air traffic controllers, restricted zones, and ground control, how could any object navigate over this airport without being tracked by numerous officials?
I don't think there's any way that a conventional aircraft could get into Chicago, or really any fully controlled airspace, without being detected.
With no ground workers or pilots willing to go on record, other corroborating witnesses are key to confirming air sighting. And Sam Moranto, director of the Illinois Mutual UFO Network, has one.
What we really want is an eyewitness who's totally independent of the FAA and United Airlines.
Well, Ben, I think we have the witness.
Sam's witness claims to have been in a car, driving to O'Hare when she notices something in the sky.
She was coming down Mannheim Road, where she had noticed the object over gate C-17 and went off into the international area, parked as soon as possible, got out with her and her friend, and observed the object for some length of time with groups of people in and about the area.
The witness, known only as Ms. J.H., comes forward after Filkovich's article in the Tribune. She requests anonymity, but consents to a taped phone interview with Sam. And for her protection, her voice has been altered.
At the point when I first saw it, it was streaming at me slightly to the left, and just sitting there. Didn't in any way look like a train. It seemed very much to absorb and take on the colors of its surroundings.
From her description, I'm gathering that this thing would have been very difficult to see.
This description of a UFO appearing to blend with the atmosphere is similar to another aerial sighting reported over Paris in 1994. An Air France captain also sees a disc that he claims dematerializes in front of his eyes. Is this a second account of a UFO that is able to utilize a new form of stealth technology?
It just went, and people gasped, and a couple people totally squealed that it took off.
The reactions are so strong, to squeal, to screech.
Because you're thinking, what could do that?
It was very obviously not clouds. It was very obviously a solid object. It didn't.
Way as a weather phenomenon. That was the official FAA explanation, but she says this is not a cloud. It was not drifting with the breeze. It's not a balloon. You know, she says this is a very solid, structured craft. Without a doubt, this woman saw the exact same thing that the United personnel saw. She was essentially describing a strange disc-shaped craft that flew off and punched a hole through the clouds. So I believe they saw the same thing.
With witnesses requesting anonymity, the investigation turns to an actual air traffic controller in the O'Hare Tower that day.
Somebody observed a flying disc about 1,000 feet above a Charlie 17.
And he is speaking out for the very first time on television.
United Airlines employees saw some type of highlighting you always on the next Photo Face-Off.
Your time starts.
I didn't look at camera and smile. I've got some photos that are fantastic.
I don't feel so good about my shot, to be honest.
Can you come to the table, please?
Photo Face-Off, new episode, tonight, 9 p.m. on History.
Presented by Canon Photo Marathon. In association with Silk Air, a joy to fly.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Are you suggesting your girlfriend is a spy?
I don't know. He loves me. He loves me not.
There's an affair happening here.
Beware the crazy little things some call love.
Promise not to judge me. Wow.
Right? All new, My Crazy Ex, Sundays 9 p.m. Followed by I Love You But I Lie. All new, 9:55 p.m. on CI. There's a legend, a story of a cloak, not just any cloak, a magical, mystical cloak, a tapestry of your life, your past, and your future. Jamie is back in the Philippines, and she is on a quest to get her own cloak on a mystery. Ride and Seek is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Alright, everybody gather around. We got some swamp magic we pulled out of the bayou. Money! Between the hustlers and humidity, flipping cars down here requires a special strategy. And we've got one. I bet you I win that bet. 40 pound, 40 pound, got it, 41, 42.
Big Easy Motors series premiere October 9th, 10 p.m. on Supercharged History.
Hi, girls. I love going out. There's always something new to see.